even if the world falls. The night was cold and quiet when the twins were born. Rain fell softly on the roof of a small mud house at the edge of the village. Inside, a woman cried out in pain while an old midwife wiped her forehead. Then it happened. One baby cried. Then another, a boy and a girl. They were twins. The boy was named Tayo. The girl was named Tara. Something strange happened that night. When the midwife tried to separate them, they cried louder. Their tiny fingers held each other tightly, as if they already understood the world was not safe alone. The midwife shook her head slowly. These ones came with one soul, she said. If life tries to break them, they must never allow it. Their parents were poor but kind. Their mother, Mama Sola, was gentle and loving. Their father, Babakunle, was hardworking and calm. The twins grew together. They ate together. They played together. They slept on the same mat every night. If Tayo fell and cried, Tara cried too. If Tara laughed, Tayo smiled. People in the village noticed. Those children are too close, some said. Life will separate them one day. But Mama Sola always smiled and replied, even if the world falls, they will stand together. When the twins were still young, sickness entered the village. People started coughing. People became weak. Some people even died from the sickness. Mama Sola became sick. At first, she only complained of pain in her body. Then she stopped eating well. Soon, she could not stand without help. One night, she called the twins to her mat. Her face was thin. Her eyes were tired. She held their hands tightly. My children, she said slowly, life is not kind. People will try to break you. Temptation will come. Fear will come. Tara started crying. Tayo tried to be strong. Mama Sola continued. Promise me one thing. No matter what happens, never leave each other. Together, you are strong. Apart, you will fall. They promised that same night. Mama Sola died. The house became silent. Laughter disappeared. Warmth disappeared. The twins held each other and cried until morning. After some months, Babakunle married another woman. Her name was Iyabisi. At first, she acted kind. She smiled. She cooked well. She spoke softly. But her heart was dark. Slowly, her true nature showed. She gave the twins the hardest work. She gave them little food. She insulted them every day. She loved her own only son. If food was small, the twins ate last. If punishment came, the twins received it first. But even in pain, they stayed together. If Tara was sent to fetch water at night, Tayo followed. If Tayo was beaten, Tara cleaned his wounds. At night, they whispered to each other, we still have each other. One evening, Iyabisi called them. Her voice was cold. Tomorrow, she said, you will go to the forbidden market. Tara's heart stopped. Tayo felt fear rush through him. Everyone knew the stories. The forbidden market appeared only when evil wanted something. People who went there alone never returned the same. When the twins begged her, she laughed. If you don't go, she said, you will never eat in this house again. That night, under the moon, the twins sat quietly. Tara whispered, I am afraid. Tayo held her hand tightly. So am I, but we will go. At dawn, they stood up, hand in hand. They walked towards the forest, towards the place where many had fallen, but they did not let go. The forest road did not look dangerous at first. It was quiet, too quiet. No birds, no insects, no wind. Only the sound of their footsteps. Tayo and Tara walked side by side. Their hands were locked tightly, not because anyone told them to, but because it felt wrong not to hold each other. Tara broke the silence. Do you feel like something is following us? Tayo nodded slowly. Yes, but don't look back. The trees began to change, their branches twisted in strange shapes, like arms reaching out. The air became cold, even though the sun was still up. They passed old broken shoes on the road, a torn bag, a cracked mirror. Tara's voice shook. These belong to people who didn't finish the journey. Tayo replied quietly. Fear sat in Tara's chest like a stone, but when she looked at her brother, something inside her became steady. Even if we die here, she said, I don't want to die alone. Tayo squeezed her hand harder. You won't. They didn't see the market slowly, it appeared suddenly. One step they were in the forest, the next step they were standing in a wide open place filled with light and noise. The forbidden market. It looked modern, too modern. Bright lights hung in the air without wires. Music played softly, like a club far away. People walked around, wearing fine clothes, smiling too much. Stores were everywhere. Phones, shoes, jewelry, food. Everything they had ever wanted. Tara's eyes widened. This doesn't look evil. That was when Tayo knew it was dangerous. A man stepped forward, dressed in a clean cloth, holding a brand new smartphone. You look tired, he said kindly. Take this. Life will be easier. Tara's stomach tightened. She remembered how people laughed at them for wearing old clothes. She remembered hunger. She remembered shame. Her hand moved slightly. Tayo pulled her back. What is the price? He asked. The man smiled wider. Nothing much, just one choice. What choice? Tayo asked. The man's eyes darkened. Walk away from her. The air froze. Tara gasped. Tayo stepped in front of her immediately. We leave, he said. They turned away. The lights behind them flickered. They walked deeper into the market. A woman called Tara's names. Tara turned. The woman looked exactly like her, but richer, happier, confident. This could be you, the woman whispered. No suffering, no hunger, no fear. Tara's heart shook. How? She asked quietly. The woman pointed at Tayo. Leave him. You don't need him anymore. Tara felt tears rush to her eyes. For a moment, a small moment, she imagined a life without pain. Then she remembered nights they cried together. She remembered the beating they received together. She remembered the promises. She shook her head. I am not strong alone, she said. I am strong with him. The woman screamed. The store burst into smoke. The market began to change. Lights turned red. Music turned loud and angry. The people's smiles disappeared. A deep voice echoed, separate or suffer. The ground shook. A wall rose between Tayo and Tara, tall, burning, loud. Tara screamed, Tayo! She ran forward, but the heat pushed her back. On the other side, Tayo coughed, his skin burning. A voice whispered in his ear, save yourself. She will slow you down. Tayo fell to his knees. Pain screamed through his body. Then he remembered his mother's face. Never leave each other. He stood up. If I leave her, he shouted, then I am already dead. He ran straight into the fire. Tara screamed his name. The fire vanished. They fell together on the ground, shaking, crying, alive. The market howled like a wounded animal. A tall, dark figure appeared. Its voice was calm. Why do you refuse to break? Tayo answered, because love is not weakness. Tara added, because together is all we have. The figure stepped back. Then this place has no power over you. The market began to collapse. Stalls fell. Lights died. People vanished like smoke. A clear path opened ahead. They ran hand in hand out of darkness. The forest looked different on their way back. The trees were tall but no longer felt angry. The air was lighter. Birds started singing again, slowly, carefully, like they were testing if it was safe. Tayo and Tara walked in silence. Their clothes were torn, their feet were sore, their bodies were tired, but their hearts were strong. Tara finally spoke. Do you think we are the same people anymore? Tayo looked at her face. She looked older, not by age, but by understanding. No, he said, but I think we are better. They reached the village before sunset. People stopped what they were doing. They started, some whispered. They came back from the forbidden market together. No one had ever seen that before. Iyabisi was pounding yam when she saw them. The pistol fell from her hand. Her face turned pale. Impossible, she whispered. She rushed forward, anger covering her face. Where are the things I sent you to buy? She shouted. Tara looked at her calmly. We didn't buy anything. Iyabisi raised her hand to slap her, but something stopped her. Tayo stepped forward, not shaking, not begging like before. You sent us there to break us, he said quietly, but we came back whole. Iyabisi's eyes widened. That night she could not sleep. She dreamt of fire. She dreamt of shadows. She dreamt of voices calling her name. The news spread fast. People gathered. Old men, old women, young people. They asked questions. The twins spoke the truth. Not with anger, not with shouting, just the truth. About the hunger they had faced, about the beatings they had received, about the forbidden markets they were sent to. Silence filled the compound. Babakunle lowered his head. Tears fell from his eyes. I failed you, he said. The village elders called Iyabisi. She denied everything, but fear lived in her eyes. That night, strange things began to happen in her room. Her food tasted bitter. Her sleep was full of screams. Her mirror showed her face growing old and tired. The market had taken its price. After 3 days, Iyabisi ran away from the village. No one stopped her. No one followed her. Peace returned slowly. Babakunle changed. He started listening to them. He protected them. He apologized to them. The twins were allowed to go to school, unlike before. For the first time, they wore clean clothes. They sat in class together, learning and growing with other children, still together. Years passed, they grew into young adults. Life became modern. Phones, social medias, new dreams. But temptation returned in another form. A rich man offered Tara a job in the city. Good money, good life. But one condition. You must leave him behind, the man said. You don't need your brother anymore. Tara remembered the market. She smiled. I have everything I need. She walked away. Tayo was offered power through lies. He refused. They rejected everything that would have made them richer, but not together. They chose each other again and again. One day, a stranger came. He looked familiar, too familiar. Do you remember me? He asked. Tayo's heart froze. The market, he whispered. The man nodded. I came to see if you would ever break. The twins stood firm, hand in hand. Even if the world falls, Tara said, we will not break. The stranger disappeared forever. They became helpers, protectors of the village, people who taught others that love is strength. that unity defeats evil, that temptation always asks you to walk alone. They built a life not in riches, not perfect, but a real life that was filled with love and togetherness. The end. The moral lesson of this story is never let go of the people that truly believes in you. Never let go of the people that truly trust in you. Evil begins by separating people. Temptation always looks beautiful, but love is stronger than fear. Loyalty saves life. Standing together is true power. Temptation looks beautiful, but it is all lies. Real strength is choosing people over things. Love makes ordinary people unbreakable. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more interesting stories like this. Please kindly press the notification bell so you get notified each time we post interesting stories. Thank you very much. Bye.